It's 24/7 update. This is for Wednesday evening. I'm James Spann. Same old routine with clouds over most of the state today. Still cloudy tomorrow. Some rain at times. What about the weekend ahead? We'll go in there and take a look at things. We'll start with a look out the window. This is a shot coming from Chehaw State Park in East Alabama. Yeah, you know that scene. It's cloudy and gray and damp and just kind of gloomy. However, look at that sky cam at Russellville in Franklin County. Big old patches of blue sky opening up there, but it's a fairly narrow, clear slot up there. And down south, the little filtered sunshine on the Alabama Gulf Coast. Always a beautiful shot there. That's coming from the Phoenix All Suites down at Gulf Shores. Get that low sun angle this time of the year. And look at that. I see maybe 3 people on the beach as far as the eyes can see on this midwinter day. That's the visible satellite imagery, and you can see how we've got that clearing over the northwestern corner of the state. A few thin spots in the overcast, but most locations are still cloudy. Up on the big picture, we have an active southern branch of the jet stream. The next trough is moving into Texas. That promises to bring some rain to the state tomorrow. Temperatures below average again today. We'll expect highs or readings there only in the low 40s. For places like Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Gadsden, 30s to the north, only 33 at Haleyville at mid-afternoon. Wow. Up north, coldest air is over the northeast United States. Still very cold around the Great Lakes, but they're going to see a trend toward warmer temperatures next week, at least temporarily. That's an amazing shot here in the middle of January. Typically, you got some action somewhere, flooding or snow or ice, but boy, hardly anything on the big board. No watches, no warnings, no advisories around the nation today. That's a rain for the next 5 days, valid through Monday evening. Not very much. We'll see a little bit tomorrow. Amount should be under 1/4 of an inch. Take a look at things. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid tomorrow at 12 noon. This is at 500 millibars. And you can see that energy rotating through the deep south, and that will squeeze out some rain. This is the surface chart off the GFS, suggesting the more significant rain perhaps over the southern quarter of the state. But again, the NAM is pretty robust with the rain. This is the high-resolution 4-kilometer NAM, valid at noon tomorrow, and looks pretty wet statewide. So we'll mention a pretty good chance of rain at times during the day. One thing we looked at is the potential for maybe some early morning snow flurries or maybe a few spots of freezing rain, but it looks like the precipitation will come in late enough in the morning for no issues with winter weather problems. At least that's the way we see it now. Other than that, cloudy, cold, highs tomorrow only in the low to mid 40s with rain at times. This is the GFS. Same time frame. This is at noon. You can see it's not quite as robust with the rain, but clearly a chance we'll get wet even on that drier model. However, Friday looks good. The sun coming back in full force, the high reaching the low to mid 50s. Saturday, a beautiful day to kick off the weekend. We'll expect a high around 60 with a bright sunny sky. That'll just be a great day. But now Sunday, a pretty strong trough rotates through here. That's a deep-looking trough coming in here. And down below that, this is suggesting that there could be some clouds Sunday, especially over the northern third of the state, and maybe even a bit of light rain or some drizzle across the northeastern corner of the state, places like Huntsville and Scottsboro. Down this way, we'll forecast a mixture of clouds and sunshine, highs dropping in the low and mid-50s with the north breeze. This is a closer look at that Sunday at noon, and again, you can see evidence of maybe a little light rain over the far northeastern corner of Alabama, but not much, and we don't expect any down this way. Monday, that wave is on by. Day should be sunny, the high in the upper 50s. Tuesday, another rain-free day. Temperatures 57 to 60. Be pretty nice. And this is a week from today, Wednesday the 14th. Got troughing over the northeast United States, kind of a zonal southern branch down through here. And again, that looks dry. And again, temperatures would be close to seasonal averages if this is right. Highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. We'll check the end of next week. This is Friday, the 23rd. This is an interesting setup here. We've got a surface low coming out of the Gulf, moving into South Georgia. And, the GFS is trying to suggest snow for the northern third of Alabama. Basically north of Highway 278, north of a line from Hamilton to Cullman to Gadsden. But let's all say it together. It's in the land of voodoo. It's beyond 7 days, but really not much past 7 days. Again, this is the end of next week, just something to watch. And then on Saturday the 24th, that mess is gone, and it just looks cool and dry. Temperatures coming off the ensembles. Again, highs mostly in the 40s and 50s, lows mostly in the 30s for the next 15 days. However, look at this now. The GFS AO forecast, Arctic Oscillation, kind of showing some negativity later in the month. And all of a sudden, the NAO goes strongly negative on this latest run. So starting to see maybe some evidence, if this can verify, if we get a negative Arctic Oscillation and North Atlantic Oscillation, that might open the door for one of these Arctic shots. But again, we just don't know that yet. Something to watch. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.